When it comes to Waqf, what is the condition? Of course, I mean, Islam has laid down certain perimeter and condition for Waqf, and there are five pillars of Waqf. The first one is Waqif, or the founder of Waqf. The second one is the asset that is to be given as the Waqf, and the third one is the Mutawalli, or the trustee, or the manager who is given the mandate to manage Waqf. In our case, of course, in Malaysia, the religious authority is given the mandate to manage Waqf. However, the religious authority do provide, you see, certain permission to others entities in order for them to provide Waqf, and also the beneficiaries of Waqf, and also the supervisor who is given the authority to supervise the Waqf. When it comes to the founder of Waqf, I mean, a person, of course, if a person wanted to give something for Waqf, then the person must be the rightful owner of the asset. If, let's say, I wanted to give a house for Waqf or to be endowed, I must own the asset. You see, I cannot be, giving a Waqf for a property or an asset which is owned by other people. I have no right to do so, of course, you see. So ownership is very important, because the ownership, as I mentioned, will be transferred, you see, upon the completion of the Waqf. And also, of course, I mean, a person must have the legal capacity to dispose Waqf. And usually, of course, I think everyone of us, we will have the legal capacity, except if a person is a child, for example. I mean, whatever is being done by the child have to be endorsed by the guardian, okay, because the guardian knows what is the benefit and whatnot. See, so of course, I mean, apart from that, I mean, a person who wanted to give a Waqf, because Waqf is a noble action. All right, so it should not be done at the expense of others. For example, okay, I want to give this for Waqf. Why? Because I do not want, my heir to receive, this asset upon my demise. No, I mean, that should not be the intention. It is wrong to do that. All right, so people who wanted to give Waqf because it is an act of charity, something which is good, the intention also must be good, and not to deprive others from their rights. And of course, I mean, all the legal requirements related to a person having the right to give the Waqf should also be observed, such as a person should not be a bankrupt and whatnot, you see. So that, I mean, that goes back to the legal capacity, as we mentioned earlier on. In terms of the asset, what are the kind of asset that we can provide for Waqf? I mean, we can provide movable as well as immovable asset for Waqf. There is no issue with that. Of course, immovable properties, I mean, we have house, we have land, or whatever, you see. And the purpose of it is for the good of the public. Now, one question that might come into our mind is that, well, I mean, whether Waqf, is it only confined to Muslims, or whether non-Muslims can also provide Waqf or endowment? Now, if you look into the purpose of Waqf at the first place, I mean, it is for the purpose of good for the public at large. And of course, I mean, everyone, whether they are Muslim, they are non-Muslim, you see, I mean, naturally, I mean, people do like things which is good, you see, and people want to contribute to something which bring benefit to the society at large. So in this sense, I mean, Islam encourage Muslims as well as non-Muslim for them to give whatever they have, you see, for the purpose of endowment, Waqf. And you see, the benefit again will be enjoyed by not only Muslim but also by the non-Muslim at large.